Hello, weary traveler. I'm not sure what strange magic must have brought you here, but you have stepped into a realm of my creation. A sprawling city filled with danger and glory, and most importantly, lots of gold. I call it Isla Numus. Who am I, you might ask? The name is Jarjin, and I'm the patron deity of gambling. Long story short, this group of idiots, or as you may call them, heroes, made a bet with me that they had what it took to make a vast trove of gold, but left some of the key details blank, so I filled them in myself. I sent them to this pocket dimension, into the city I had created with brand new bodies they'd have to attune to. Can these fools pass my test, or will they be trapped here forever? So, experience my world of trials and tribulations, and join alongside this posse of pitiful people, or as I like to call them, the criminals of Isla Numus.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of our D&D podcast, The Criminals of Isla Numus. Oh, nailed it on the first go. Look at that. Look at me go. We still are kind of unsure of what our little, intro bit will be, or if we're going to do an intro bit, but whatever the case, welcome back to another episode. I'm here with Cameron. Cameron, who's your character again? Remind us.
Rorik?
Yes. And he is a what now? He has been transformed into...
A goblin.
A goblin, yes. Awesome. Fantastic. Cubert. No, I'm just kidding. Not Cubert.
It changes name every week.
Cubert. What is
Fatty
it?
Lumpkin.
Fatty Lumpkin. Fatty Lumpkin over there.
Shout out to Lord of the Rings.
Yes, that's right. Great Lord of the Rings reference.
I am Keto, who transformed from a druid to a fighter.
Of what race?
You're an elf before.
Kobold variety.
There you go.
Was an elf.
Yep.
Are now a lizard guy.
Yes.
Lizard
Little baby lizard man.
Huge improvement.
Awesome. All right.
Wow.
Across from the table for me is Jackson. Jackson, tell me a little bit about who you were and who you are.
I played Dez. He was a Triton fighter and now is an Aarakocra ranger.
Whoa.
Kobold?
He's a Kenku, isn't he?
Kenku,
Oh,
yeah, not
yeah.
Aarakocra. Kenku, not Aarakocra.
That's okay.
He's transformed.
Does not speak, only mimics speech.
That's right.
Through things he has heard before.
Right. Which you have recorded.
Which I have a soundboard
on a
for.
really interesting soundboard.
It's
Just random shock jockey.
That's
sound
right.
effects. That's all he listens to.
I want this app that I use for it. You can just search sounds, and I just need to find the really goofy. What's that sound effect where someone's running and they trip?
Oh.
I gotta find that. Yeah.
I don't know.
Something
Something along those
goofy.
lines. All right, awesome. To my right at the end of the table, we got Quinn. Quinn, you are the only one that is not a transformed, previously existing character. You are your own person that already existed in this world. Tell me about yourself.
I am Feather McGregor, also known as Lil Sauce.
Lil Sauce.
I am also a Kenku, and I speak in the voice of my fallen brother, basically. My best friend, McGregor.
That's right, McGriddle.
To honor him, that's how I talk.
Awesome. Perfect. All right, and to my immediate right, we've got Dave.
Dave here, rounding out the Kenku trio, playing as Maki, formerly a human monk rogue, who has been transformed into the body of a Kenku sorcerer.
Lots of Kenkus here. So we have a kobold, a goblin, and 3 of the Kenku trio. Awesome. Fantastic. You guys were all thrown into a city. This is all in the intro. I don't know why I'm bringing it back up again. I kind of feel like at the beginning of every episode of Solar Opposites where he just kind of starts shouting basically the intro of the actual premise of the show. I digress. You guys were all thrown into this world, transformed into new bodies by some mysterious deity that you would sort of kind of met, except for you, Quinn. You're, again, outside the situation.
This is just normal God to you.
Yes, that's
He just randomly shows up. Well, he doesn't show up. You just hear his voice. He's like, today in the commerce.
The commerce is good. last episode, you all attempted to go into a casino and really gamble away.
Attempted. We made it into
You did
casino.
do it. You successfully made it into the casino.
And we successfully made some money.
You
And we
successfully made some money.
Successfully got kicked out of the casino.
Thank you, Dave. That's correct. You
All
got
3
successful-
things you need to do at a casino.
That's right. If you're not doing all 3, you're doing it wrong. All right, so kicking things
I
off.
know what I'm doing this weekend.
There you go. Kicking things off, you guys are standing immediately outside of the casino. You've just been very sternly asked to leave and sort of guided to the exit door from which you were pushed out of. And there you stand in the sunlight of the almost, sorry about the hiccups, of the almost noon hour, and the bustling streets surround you.
All right, Little Sauce, where's the next casino?
Wow, I'm not exactly sure. I mean, I really don't get around that much. But, I mean, I think it might be over that way. You can ask the locals. Locals will know.
But you are a local.
Yeah, but I don't go around everywhere. I don't have some sort of gambling problem.
Weren't we gonna go to the tavern?
Yeah, I still haven't had a drink yet.
I specifically remember us saying we were going to the tavern. Last I remember. Then we can go spend all of your hard-earned... Was it 6 gold?
8.
Oh, sorry. I got 6 gold, that's right.
Well, off to the tavern?
Lead the way.
You allow Feather McGregor to lead you over to the nearest tavern, which is not far away. Bars and taverns never far from a casino. And you come across one. You come across a tavern called A Drizzle of Fizzle.
Oh.
You see a man step out, and he has a potion in his hand, and he drinks it. It's like a yellow fizzy potion. It's in a bottle. He takes a sip, and all of a sudden he grows 3 feet taller. And he goes, oh, and he starts to walk away, feeling very full of himself in his new heightened form.
Maki rubs his eyes and says, "Did you guys see that too?"
Sorry, I was trying to read the sign.
Oh, I know that's tough for you.
You would think, new body, I could be able to read. Nope, still can't.
As you guys are standing there chatting with each other, a wagon starts to slowly make its way past you, and then all of a sudden, clunk, you see it hit a rock, and the wheel snaps in a section of it. And there's a little gnome that's driving this. It's pulled by 2 mules. And the little gnome with his, he's got a straw coming out of his mouth. He's got a little whip in his hand. And he's got a big old straw hat on the top of his head. He's hauling some hay, it seems. And he goes, ah, dang it. And he runs over, he looks at the wheel, and he goes, ah. And he runs into the very tavern you stand outside of. And a couple seconds later, he comes out with a fizzy red potion. He takes a sip. He walks over, puts it into his cart, walks over to the wheel, lifts the entire cart up off the ground, and starts to repair the wheel with one hand while he holds the cart up with the other.
Whoa. Look at this guy. What kind of sauce they got in that sauce? Huh, Little Sauce?
I don't come here very often, but I'm interested to find out. You guys want to go in?
Yeah.
Drizzle. Oh, yeah, sure, I'll come in.
Alright, you guys step inside. You find not too many people are inside right now. It's only about noon, not a lot of people drinking during the day necessarily. There's a woman that's running the bar. Seems like she's got a mortar and pestle, and she's like mixing some things together, crushing them up inside this mortar and pestle, mixing them with some other things and whatnot. And eventually she turns around, she's got a big old jug of something. She dumps it into what looks to be a series of glass jars with sort of like a spigot on each one of them. They're all various colors. Some of them are green, some of them are blue, some of them are red, some of them are yellow. They're all kind of fizzly, as if by some sort of mysterious heat source is keeping it like almost bubbling and what's the word I'm looking for? Boiling. She pours this into one of them that's looking a little bit low, and sure enough, it fills up. I believe it'd be the red one. And she turns towards you, and she's like, "Oh, welcome there! Come on in to the drizzle of fizzle. What can I get you?"
my friend here's been looking for a drink for a while.
Oh, sure, we got plenty of drink. What? Sorry, what was that?
Give him a beer.
A beer. Oh,
Give
sure.
me a beer.
Oh, 2 beers, all right.
Yeah, give me 2 beers. That's even
Oh,
better.
okay. A total of 3 beers, unless you want a third one.
I want one.
All right, so a total of 4 beers.
Yeah,
I'll take one of those colored drinks that they were running out with outside.
Oh, sure. Which one would you like?
What options are there?
Yes, well, we've got plenty of potions. You could get a potion of strength, a potion of invisibility, a potion of let's see, what did I just sell another lad? Oh yes, a potion of enlargement. Ooh yes. The men always seem to go for enlargement.
Is this a topical potion or you just drink it?
What do you mean by topical?
You know, a localized effect, perhaps.
Yes, these are short-term effects.
Like,
To the
say if
site
I
of
wanted to
action.
make my beak longer.
Okay. I would say the enlargement potion. It will make just about everything on you larger.
Oh.
My nose?
And everything else,
My ear?
that would be included.
Left foot?
Absolutely.
What's that green one?
Ah, yes, the green one. Once I pull up D&D Beyond, I can tell you all about what that green one's all about.
Oh, not local. Got it.
What's that beer-colored one?
Oh, yeah, that one right there, that's a real special one. That is beer.
Oh, perfect. Oh, slide those over, and I pull out the payment for the beers.
All right, so she slides out, if I remember correctly, a total of four beers, 2 for Dave, 2 for Maki, 1 for Rorik, and 1 for
I
Patty
don't
Tumpkin's character.
I don't think I had ordered one yet. I was just inquiring
just
about the
asking?
potions. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Jackson's
so only
character
3.
ordered
Oh,
one accidentally.
that's right. You did ask for one. Okay, so she slides on over. Yeah.
Accidentally, I guess. Sure.
Because he was ordering one for
said, "Give him a
Maki,
beer."
but she counted it for him.
Ah, yeah.
So-
Sorry. It's 2 gold. 2 gold pieces.
I'm new to this bird body, so I just dip my beak in the mud and just swash it around. It's a mess. Beer's everywhere.
Oh goodness.
Hey,
Oh, that's
is it
wonderful.
2 gold per or 1?
No, just 2 gold total.
Oh,
Total?
Yeah.
for all 4?
For all the beers. Yeah, all
Oh.
the beers. So it's like half a gold a beer.
We're very, very cheap establishment.
Well, I know one person who's got all that money.
Yeah, Maki already put the money on the table.
He's already half finished
Or
one.
at the bar.
Finished one drink. He's on the
He's
second.
putting the money on the bar as he's downing the first beer.
Maki's back. How much do one of them funky potions run anyways?
Well, it depends which one you want. For what you are asking about, sir, the green one is
Does it turn him into a goblin?
no, it's a potion of diminution.
Gesundheit.
Diminution.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it makes you smaller.
Potion of Jimmy Neutron.
Who's that?
Oh, diminution. I know him. He's my cousin.
You were asking about the dark green one, right? There's also a light
That
green
caught
one.
my eye, yeah.
Oh, yes, that's the potion of diminution. But if you want the light green one, that's a potion of gaseous form.
Excuse me?
Yeah, what?
It'll make you gassy.
Is that really all it does?
Well,
bet it's
in a
cheap.
sense, absolutely.
I'll take one of each.
What?
Oh, okay.
One of each
Money bags.
for here to go.
To go.
Shouldn't you be saving your money for what that god guy called a level up, quote unquote? Don't really know what that was.
Oh. No.
What are you guys talking about? That god guy.
We told you about him already. Guy in the sky told us that body swapped. Like, have you ever seen that movie,
Did we
Freaky
tell him?
Friday?
What is
With Lindsay Lohan.
not?
Oh.
just to clarify, there is a long line of glass jars with spigots on them. And you said one of each.
No, the two she mentioned.
Oh, gaseous form and
The two green ones.
Diminution.
and she. Oh, sorry. And then clarify for me when she said for here to go. How did you respond?
To go.
Okay,
What's the difference? There's one coming like
Oh,
a
there's a
mug, and
difference.
the other one comes in a glass
that's
jar.
right.
Okay, fair enough. Why'd I ask? Stupid questions. It's gonna cost you the left pinky.
That'll be 285 gold.
Come again?
Hold order, please.
she's holding the spigot. She's got the mug under it, just about to pour. Oh, okay.
Yeesh.
Why is it so expensive?
Well, they're potions after all. I mean, to go, it's a lot more
Can
expensive.
I have a free sample?
How much
Which
is it
one?
for here?
The diminution.
I can give you a sample for a gold.
Sure.
Answer a goal.
All right, she has these tiny little like thimbles. They're not even a shot glass; it's a thimble. And she walks up to the spigot.
Which is still pretty big. It's a shot glass for a
And she
goblin.
turns the spigot ever so slightly so that just a single drip comes out into the thimble, and she quickly twists it the other way to shut it off. She comes over and she hands you the thimble.
Oh,
Bottoms up.
and I just
Indeed.
quickly drink it.
You shrink an inch.
An inch.
That's right.
Oh boy.
Look at that.
Guys, am I smaller?
Yeah, you're looking at a little light there.
White?
No, a little light.
Oh, white. Do you think I can fit into a mouse hole now?
Depends how big the mouse is.
That's a big mouse.
I didn't shrink that much. How much did I shrink? Show me.
It's
I paid a gold for that much.
It's a podcast, guys. You gotta speak.
It's about that much.
Oh, that's about an inch. An inch, that's it. I got ripped off.
Well, you only wanted a sample.
I thought it would be like the amount of time it lasted shorter, not the...
And I'm only giving you one sample. Because you guys are new here.
How much is it for here?
It's about, well, it depends. Of that particular one?
Well, just take his order, and how much was it for here?
Yeah, I told him. That was the two.
That was to-go price.
No, that was the for here price.
No, you said it was the to-go price.
No, I said the to-go price is a lot more expensive.
It's give her the eye.
I don't know about the service of this establishment, guys.
I'm trying to run a legitimate business here. You obviously don't understand the values of potions.
How many other potion taverns are there?
0.
Not even this one?
We're the only.
Oh.
Well, you said other. You said other.
I don't know words.
Oh, well, you're learning today. There are no
Is that what
other.
diminution does?
There are no other taverns that keep magical potions on tap. We're the only ones. If you are having a long day at work and you need something to really refresh you and put you back into spirits, we might have something for that. If you get beat up by some gang members, you can stop in. We can heal you up with one of our potions. If you need to get bigger or smaller or stronger or faster, you can stop on by. We'll have you ready to go within a couple minutes.
What else is going on in this tavern right now?
Sure. There's another woman that's also kind of working on prepping ingredients. She's chopping things, or she's grinding things up, or she's juicing some things, like some fruits and such. Otherwise, you do see, various other drink options and such like that, but it's not particularly busy as far as people goes. There's not a whole lot of customers in here. You see maybe 3 individuals that are inside this tavern. One of them is a really muscular dwarf with a hammer strapped to his back. One of them is a gnome who is heavily armored. And then there's a bugbear, and he's not super heavily armored. He's wearing some kind of like fur-based armor, or more like clothing almost. Like it's just so barely armor that you just assume it's pretty much just clothes. It's like a cloak or whatever. He's kind of overhearing you guys. And he's just chuckling to himself a little bit.
That's quite an operation you got going back there. What are all those ingredients you're chopping up?
Oh, all sorts of components for all sorts of different magical needs. All of these are necessary in order to make the various incredible potions that we stock here at the shop.
Well, you ever have any trouble supplying those ingredients?
Trouble? Sure, yeah, absolutely. Most of it comes in from out of the city, of course. We don't really have a whole lot that gets stocked or grown here, although a little bit does get grown as based on, the area and what's possible to grow around these parts. But it can be a little bit tricky. There are times when we're not able to stock some of the potions that we have because we're not able to get the ingredients in that we need. So it is occasionally a problem for sure. Why do you ask?
Well, the price of your potions, maybe you'd be willing to pay to supply some ingredients for you. To source some ingredients for you.
Sure. Well, if you can bring me some samples, I'd be more than happy to take a look and see what kind of deals we could make.
Well, what kind of stuff are you looking for?
She kind of pauses for a moment, and she kind of thinks, and then she quickly grabs a piece of paper, and she starts to kind of furiously list a number of things. She's scratching down all sorts of plants and other minerals and other materials and things. She hands you the list, and she's like, these are the things that I, more often than not, can get a hold of. If you ever come across any of these things, feel free to, like I said, bring them my way. I'll take a look, and there's a good chance I'd be happy to buy them off of you.
Excellent. I'm a bit of a brewer myself.
Oh.
Not a magical brewer, but more libation type brew.
Oh. Well, we do have a monthly brew that we will host based off of a local brewer. We'll sort of do a split profits thing within our store. So if you ever do develop anything and you want to bring it over, got some hops or what have you, we'd be happy to stock it. There are some requirements, of course. You have to be able to have enough for us to keep it on hand, and we have to know that you're trustworthy to make us more as necessary. But again, we share the profits, so...
You don't say.
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep that in mind.
Absolutely. Well, is there anything else I can help you lot with?
Des just kind of stares blankly into her eyes. No motions, no words, just...
Is there anything I can help you with, little one?
A few awkward blinks are shared.
You feel free to talk when you're ready.
Deep down, he wishes he could speak all the words he wants to speak.
Oh.
But all that comes out is sound.
He says the word sound. He just goes, sound!
Hey everyone, Skylar here. Are you a fan of Session Zero Heroes and the shows we produce, or the characters involved? Then you should check out our epic merch we have available online. From shirts to stickers and everything in between, we worked hard on creating a variety of designs and made sure to get your favorite characters on those products as well. Whether you're looking for Brock Lee on a hoodie to wear to the gym with you, or maybe Fizzlefinger's tote bag to stuff your ill-gotten gains in, we've got you covered. Just head over to our website at sessionzeroheroes.com and click on our merch tab to see all the amazing products and designs that you can get. Now back to the show.
Hey, where's a fella gotta go to see the job board?
Job board? Well, I suppose it depends on what kind of jobs you're looking for. I mean, there's always the mercenaries guilds. I don't know, sometimes you can just find various things around.
Sure.
Just kind of post it. I suppose just look at any posts or anything a sign is sticking out of that's made of wood. Sticking out of the ground. Sometimes just walls. Sometimes people put notes on those. I mean, around here in the Atlantic Heights district, sure, you'd definitely be able to find stuff like that. You won't find it in Asgardia.
Mercenaries Guild. Mercenaries Guild.
What's wrong with Asgardia?
Oh, they're just very prim and proper over in Asgardia. You've got to get permits. I mean, honestly, I don't think anybody would even deem to put something up on a wall or a post or a board of some kind. The people over there are very well connected. If they have a job that they need done, they'll find someone to do it.
Well, we've dealt with their kind before. As long as they don't wear any weird costumes like the last city we were in.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Those Asgardian people over there. Just for any kind of potential copyright purposes, it is spelled ASS.
I was
Guardian.
just gonna ask.
So,
In
wanna
character,
clarify that?
actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go for it.
Oh, okay.
Is that as or ass?
It is
Guardian.
ass. Like the donkey.
So,
Or once
a
real.
bunch of rich people are going by the one name Ass Guardian, and they're fine with that?
She pauses for a moment and she goes, "You know, I never really thought about it." No, I'm kidding. Of course we all call them that. Well, I mean, that is what they're called, but we make jokes about it behind their backs.
By jokes, you just enunciate the first part a little more.
Oh, you know, those rear ends or those butt guardians, kind of stuff like that. It's just more contextual.
Oh, that's sad.
It's funnier in context. You're not from around here, are you?
Sure we are.
I feel like you would have heard those jokes we make if you were from around here.
They're not good, that's why I haven't heard them.
I'm sitting in the back just dying. Like, that's freaking hilarious.
You see the other, that bugbear guy, he's also kind of just losing it. The other two guys seem pretty, just uninterested in you guys, but that bugbear guy's getting a big kick out of the whole thing.
Anyways, so should we go become mercenaries?
Des nods.
Get a lot of
I could do for a bit of action.
There's two. That's 3 votes, eh?
And if we find a casino on the way, the more the merrier.
What? You haven't even played a single slide. You're already
Because
addicted.
somebody got me kicked out.
Somebody? It was your plan.
I still barely know what you guys are even here for.
We're here to be mercenaries. Of course.
I don't know if I'm interested in that. I can help you make money. You said you wanted to make money.
Yeah.
What's the money for exactly?
Oh, okay. Follow Des, guys.
What's the money exactly for?
We can talk on the way.
And we go
You
walking.
start heading out. As you guys head
Wait, did
out...
Maki finish his 2 beers?
Did Maki finish his 2 beers?
Almost immediately.
Maki, you want to roll me a Constitution save and see how you're feeling? No, I'll say the first beer was fine, but that second beer, where's that put you?
We're golden. 23.
Holy cow, yeah, you down those, you're feeling good.
Just like home.
Yeah.
I drank mine, but only like half.
You start to wonder to yourself, maybe this body is also just as safe against the effects of alcohol as you built up your previous body to be.
Mind over matter.
It's the mentality of it, yeah. Maybe some techniques that you've used.
It's all about the breathing.
As you guys walk out, you see the bugbear kind of flip a coin to the bartender chick, and he comes walking up behind you guys, and he says, "Hey, you guys are pretty funny back there in the bar. I was just kind of overhearing some of your talking, and I overheard something about you needing some work. I might have something for you if you're interested. If not, no big deal."
Well, I'm not really sure, guys. I got my sauce business. I'm just trying to help you guys out.
Hey, you said you would help us out. Let's hear what he's got to offer here.
It could be the job of a lifetime.
Oh, it is, or at least the
It's
start.
probably not.
I offered you guys the job of a lifetime making sauce.
We don't got years, we got months.
I want my old body back. Anyway, sir, what is it?
You what?
Well, hold on just a second.
Wait, hold that thought, okay?
You shut up over there.
I'm just sitting there like, these guys are nuts. Like, I just want to help them make some money, and I'm kind of just with them to keep an eye on them at this point, see what's going on. But
Because they're clearly nuts.
It just keeps getting weirder and weirder. I don't know what's going on.
That's true. They call me the Slicer. yeah, it's not my real name, but that's what I'm gonna leave you with. Anyways, I run with a pretty tight-knit group here in the city.
Would I know what his name is? Would I know this guy just from around?
Roll a history check.
So I want to be like, dude, I know your name. Your name's like Brad or something. 16 plus 3, 19.
Okay, yeah.
What's his name?
It's not that you know his name, but you recognize the name, the Slicer.
Reputation.
He's a somewhat low-tier criminal here in the city. Who is known for kind of just general thuggery, larceny, extortion, and a little bit of theft.
Slicing?
Slicing ham.
Slicing is in like
He's a ham slicer.
violence. Yeah,
Well, violent.
yeah, a little violent.
Like just violently slice his ham.
Well, when you're extorting people for things,
So he's an extortionist.
yes,
He says that. Did
You-
you say that? Did you say,
You-
Slicer, the extortionist?
you have literally
His
seen.
real title.
You have literally seen wanted posters for him that said theft, larceny, extortion, and violence.
How much?
I'd just be like, I think Mr. Slicer. I think we're good. Like, these guys are gonna work in the sauce.
No. Let's hear this, Mr. Slicer out.
These guys are going to work in my sauce shop, sir. I've already claimed these employees. Like, I understand that, I know the unemployment rate isn't very high here, most people have jobs, but I've got these ones in the back. These are covered.
I don't know. I feel like slicing ham is far superior to the sauce business. So let's hear them out.
Well,
Ham is all year round.
not
It
exactly.
is all year round.
Yeah. I mean, I like ham like the next guy. I don't really know what that has to do with anything.
So you
but I
don't
do.
slice ham?
Not exactly. Look, like I said, I'm part of a little bit of let's say a secret organization, and we all kind of work with each other to, for our own profit. And I got a bit of a job, but here's the thing: I kind of got to know that you guys are cool. I got to know that you guys can run with the big dogs like me.
You came to us.
Yeah. I feel like you've got the makings in you. I just need to see it to believe it.
What's that entail? Do we have to just wear cool sunglasses or something?
Not quite that
Pop
easy.
collars?
Not quite that easy. I need to know that, like I said, that you guys are cool. Like, that's the real thing here. Like, I know that you guys look like you're capable of doing exactly what I need from you for my job. But I need to know that you'll be cool with that job. So, I mean, if you guys can prove to me that you can be cool, I think we could be in business. We could get something going here. What do you say?
Guys, can we go talk about this elsewhere?
Yeah, sure. Recess, 5 minutes.
Sure. Yeah, I'll be right over here.
All right, yeah.
And he sort of backs up and he almost disappears into some of the shadows.
Do
You
we
can
hear
kind of see his silhouette
Do
there.
we hear a knife sharpening?
No,
Sharpening and
No
slicing.
slicing going
no
on.
slicing.
We don't hear any.
He's just over
We don't hear a
there
ham
slicing
machine
hams.
slicing.
You guys have your little aside.
We just hear a woman scream from the alleyway.
As she runs out, she's just got a slice of ham. On
He
her
won't
face.
stop slicing it! It's got an onion ham! It's stuck to my face!
Alright,
It's
so,
everywhere!
What are we-
I literally know this guy. And he's got wanted posters up all over the place for what was it?
how much?
There's a lot of things: theft, larceny,
extortion,
Yeah, how
and
much?
violence.
and violence.
Well, his name's the Slicer. I think that last one's a given. I'm gonna be honest.
You guys
Those
are-
hams did not see it coming.
He's not slicing hams, you idiot.
What do you mean?
He slices people.
That's illegal.
Yeah.
So,
This is not a good idea.
So you said wanted posters. How much did he go for? That sounds like a quicker profit to me.
How much did he
Is
go
there
for
a
that
wanted poster around?
Yeah, there's one right there. There was one behind him the whole time. He was
Yeah, you turn around and there's a pole sitting there. There's papers all over it, but one of them that sticks out, you can just see it's half covered with another paper, but you can see the other half of his face. and it says 150 gold pieces.
Oh, that's nothing. I might as well just work for him.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping you'd say.
Wait, what?
He can hear my thoughts.
Why don't you guys turn him in, and then you can take the 150 gold?
Now you're just stealing my ideas. Nope. Guess said so. Guess we gotta listen.
So you guys are going to commit crimes.
Oh, hang on. I got one for that.
Yeah. Guy.
I don't think I can be a part of this.
Hey.
I really wish I had a too bad button.
Feather, how much money would you say you make in prime sauce season?
In prime sauce season, I probably make... I don't know, I probably make...
12.
I was going to say, no, you don't.
You know, I don't even need to answer that question. Just tell you what. There's 5 of us. How would you like to make 200,000 gold in the next 6 months?
Well, I mean, that sounds all nice and dandy, but I'd like to do it legally. I'm a moral code hold.
Well, yeah, it's all well and good, but what's wrong with, cutting some corners here and there, not filling out the proper paperwork in some cases.
Slicing.
Just
He's
cutting
slicing
through.
people!
Ham. It's ham. Okay.
Pig people.
Long pig.
Long
pig.
pork.
Long pork. Dry rub. Rub season's in.
This is a bad idea.
Okay, how else are we going to get 1 million gold?
Why do you need 1 million gold?
I told you multiple times.
I don't
already
think you have.
that
I don't
we need
understand.
1 million gold to get our bodies back.
Your body's right here.
Now, as a refresher, is that 1 million gold each?
No, it is total.
A collective.
Unless we somehow get 1 million gold real quick.
Then
it might be.
I don't think I need to explain.
Your body is right here. You are a little tiny goblin person. You'll never be anything else.
Now that's small thinking, okay? So,
Wow.
yeah. I'm going to someday be a big goblin person.
Maybe
And
even
even own a house over in Asscrackville. So, suck on that, small sauce boy.
Well,
Wait, were you born in this bag?
in this bag.
Yeah, aren't we? That's what we're in, right? Just big old bag.
It's like a pocket dimension. Pocket. Were you born in this
Oh,
pocket?
sorry, pocket. Yeah, were you born in this pocket? Thanks, Des. I didn't know you summoned the will to speak out of nowhere.
You mean this world?
Yeah, this world.
Sure.
He was just copying what the
Mr. Jarjin.
jargon, what he said before.
Yeah.
Who is Jarjim?
The guy who runs the show. For now.
Your boss, or
Your boss, too. I guess all of our bosses.
I do not know this guy.
Probably your god.
Yeah, what's your guy's
Quite
name?
literally, a god among men.
So, does he come down and talk to us?
No.
What would be?
We don't even know he exists.
You have a series of different gods that are worshipped in the city, actually.
Basically, just made up guys.
What would be really funny is if Lil
Well, they-
Sauce was an atheist.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
There's
know.
some
You
character
tell me if Sauce would believe in a god or not. But all things considered, there are several different gods that are worshipped in the city, and you've never heard of a Jarjin before.
I'd say he believes in a higher power. He doesn't know which one.
Agnostic.
Agnostic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe one of them's right. Maybe there's a whole other god. I don't know.
Ah, yeah.
I've never heard of this Jar Jar Binks guy.
Okay, I don't want to hear of him either.
Well, we could
Oh, and you never
we
will,
could have
'cause
you talk
keep
to
the
him.
king stones.
Wait.
What do you mean talk to him?
God, no, guys.
What?
I just remembered
What?
that jargon guy, Jim Jar guy.
Yeah.
He gave us some magic stone to talk to him once a day.
What?
I don't have it. Do you have it, Des?
I'll shake my head no.
No, I left it when we went running after Rorik over here.
I ran off, so I don't know how I would have a stone.
What do you mean stone?
Magic stone. He talked about it. We could communicate with him. Ask him one question a day.
Called it
I'm just sitting here thinking, these guys are on drugs. What is going
These
on?
guys are insane.
These guys are just nuts.
That's
talkie
totally
walkie. Or
So-
Talkie Rocky or something.
Oh, that's good.
Should we go get this Talkie Rocky?
Probably walked off.
I don't remember exactly where that was.
You look off into the distance, and you haven't gone very far since you got into the city, but you do see on a hill that leads away from the city, you can, not the rocks, you don't see the rocks themselves, but you do see a tree.
Rub my eyes.
There's just a beam of light that comes through the cloud that shines on this hilltop.
Do I hear angels?
No, there is a light that shines on this hilltop, and there's a tree that's growing out of it, and you can see that the light is shining right in front of this tree.
Did you perhaps leave it over there?
That's definitely a trap. I know traps.
I mean, I can go grab it.
Yeah,
You want me to go
yeah,
grab
Des said so. Yeah, go get it. All right.
it? Alright, so I guess I'll go off to get this walkie-talkie Rocky.
Okay, sounds good. So you head off, and it's a good 15 minutes to get to the top of this hill.
I'm just glad to get away from these. These guys are just
You're processing.
One of
What's going
us
through
had
your
gone
mind
to
right
get
now?
it.
I feel like these guys are coming into my town. Obviously, they're shady, or they're just crazy.
Fair
So
enough.
I'm kind of keeping an eye on them. I'm probably going to end up going with them to do
Right.
whatever they do, because at this point, I'm trying to supervise them and mitigate the damage.
Sure.
If I need to take them down, I'll take them down. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So, at this point, I might make a stop on the way there.
Okay.
Maybe take 5 minutes to or 10 minutes to maybe stop by the
Quick sauce stop.
headquarters
The headquarters.
and kind of lay down what I've learned.
All right. You walk into the headquarters, which I'll leave more or less undescribed for future reference. The boss man, the sergeant, the captain, whatever you want to call him, he's like, "Fella, what are you doing in my office? What do you got something?"
I've got a lot. We've got these travelers in town,
Uh-huh.
and I think there might be something else going on. They come in saying they need to make $1 million.
Okay.
I offered them, a job at the sauce stand.
Okay, look, here I've talked about this. I really don't like it when you bring up the sauce stand. It feels weird, all right? If I send someone undercover and they've got a hot dog stand, I don't want to hear about your hot dogs, okay? I don't want to hear about your hot dog sales. I don't want to hear about how much mustard you're putting on them, okay?
All
Just
right,
skip
anyways.
over the sauce, go straight to the point.
They are looking for means of making money in alternate ways.
What kind of alternate ways?
Very criminal. They
Oh,
met.
all right.
They met. I kind of looked around a little bit. They're talking to the slicer.
All right. He's pretty low tier, but obviously that could escalate. This is a little low tier to be bringing to me. I'm the captain of the precinct, and you're coming to me talking about the slicer. You're talking about some four nobodies that coming into town.
You don't think it's a little weird? It's like 4 nobody's coming to town,
Hey.
and they're trying to do some criminal activity. Do you want me to join them?
Join them?
Well,
Join them?
You know what I mean.
You want to follow them? Yeah, absolutely. I want you to follow them. That's your job.
All right.
You come to me and you're like, "Hey, look, I picked up this piece of paper. I think is a clue. I don't even know what the crime is. I got everybody up my ass right now. Okay,
Ass town on my ass.
I got ass down on my ass. The king is dead. It's big news. We're dealing with a lot right now. And you come to me telling me about 4 nobodies.
On the eve of my daughter's
Then
wedding.
you're selling sauce too. You're trying to get to sell sauce. I don't even want to think about the sauce. Damn it.
The girl's death hits all hard. It hit me the hardest.
Look,
This
nobody's.
doesn't mean you treat me like this.
Okay, two things, fella. All right, first of all, I'm sorry about what happened to him. Okay, he was a great guy, fantastic. All right, but secondly, and I don't mean to be a jerk when I say this, but you gotta stop using that as a crutch. You say that every single time I yell at you. Sometimes you just deserve it, and you just gotta accept that.
The best agent you got.
Well, that's a little narcissistic. and
All you do is
presumptive.
sit behind the desk all day and stand up and
Did you
slam the door.
not? You just walk outside the door.
And I go, and another thing, you know that McGregor would have been a much better commander than you would have been. And I slam the door.
You slam the door, you start moving out. He comes running up to the door and he opens it and he says, "You come back here with you don't have anything solid. I want your badge and I want your gun."
Wait, what?
Sorry, you're a
I
crossbow.
don't carry a crossbow. Oh wait, I do. Never mind.
Yeah, well, you won't be if you don't bring me something legitimate. And then he slams his
I just
door.
walk over. I take my I only got 4 fingers. So I just take one of them and come off in the one.
Which one is the middle?
I don't know.
I don't know. Like, yeah, look at this. You put 2 middle ones up in the air. You walk out of there and you slam the door.
I just want to say, I want Des to meet that guy so bad, just so he could do a Christopher Walken impression the entire campaign.
It's some sort of like New York Christopher Walken.
We can infer,
Yeah,
but we don't know.
Yeah.
Throw it away. Toss, take it, throw it away.
You after you leave there, I'm assuming you're still headed to.
yeah. I'm gonna go get this talking rock.
Okay, so you walk up the hill, and sure enough, this light that's coming out of the clouds, this beam of holy
Is
light.
there angels singing?
There are no angels singing, but it does come straight down, and it just looks
actually
like it's
coming from the
highlighting
rock.
this little rock.
The rock's
sitting
like,
there.
I just pick it up. I look at it. Shake it a little bit. Doesn't do
Okay.
anything.
It doesn't do anything when you shake it.
Let's see. Talking rock. Hello?
wait, it says future, unclear.
You don't hear anything.
Stupid talking rock. Just put it in my pocket. I
Okay.
guess and head back to them.
All right. Sounds good. All right. So the rest of you guys who are waiting back there,
We're just we can talk between ourselves.
I was gonna say you can
I
talk.
thought we were
between
talking to
yourselves.
Slicer.
Well, let's go back and talk to
I was gonna
Slicer.
say
Why
you turn
not?
around and Slicer's just standing there in the shadow, and he kind of steps out and he just kind of waves at you a little like. You guys
So, Slicer,
good?
what do
So-
we gotta do?
Yeah, okay.
What do we gotta do to be cool?
Yeah, so basically the only thing you gotta do to be cool, prove to me that you're cool, guys, is he gets real close. He's like, I need you to steal something. I don't care what it is. I
Done.
don't care who or where you
We
steal
already
from.
did.
Well, I need to see you do it now.
Well, that's the point of stealing, isn't it? Not to be seen?
Not by anyone other than me.
Well, that's a little. How about you do it first?
Okay.
All right. And he walks over.
Show us how it's done.
And he walks over to this booth and he starts chatting. It's like a fruit booth. And he's chatting with the guy that runs the fruit booth. And you just notice that, as he's talking to the guy, his hand kind of goes down at one point. Like he's gesturing. And he puts his hand down in a second. And you just see him very nimbly grab an apple and slide it into his pocket. Then he raises his hands back up as if he's trying to barter with this guy. And you just hear him shout, "Man, these prices are unreasonable." And he walks away. And he walks up to you and he tosses you the apple. Rorik.
Ew! Healthy!
And I toss it over. I toss it over to Keto.
Is there anything visible on the Slicer's body?
Like,
Per se, like a coin purse or like a dagger or something?
Just steal from him.
indirectly.
Just push him over. And just take his
Yeah, this is my kind of stealing.
All right, done.
Yes, so he has at his side, kind of hanging down from his belt, he has a morning star. On his back, he has a javelin that's kind of like got a weird sheath back there. Otherwise, yeah, he's definitely, you don't hear a coin purse,
Okay.
but you remember thinking back of him inside of the tavern that you guys were just in. He had a drink and he paid for the drink. So and he flipped him a coin. So you know that he at least at one point had a coin. You doubt that he would carry just a single coin on him.
Right.
Idea! Wait a sec. Can you go do that 3 more times?
I think it's your turn.
Well, we already stole one thing, right, Keto?
And I point over at the apple Keto's holding.
He just stole that from you.
I tossed it to you.
Oh. Well, you
Semantics.
didn't- Keto, did you pay for that apple?
That I did not.
Oh, well, looks like he stole it. 3 more things.
If I grow apples at my
Don't
orchard,
give me analogies, okay? You're
don't
a
give me
criminal, and we're
technicalities.
criminals
This
too.
isn't even a good technicality. I'm starting to lose my faith in you guys.
Oh.
I would like to try and steal his morning star.
While this is
Okay.
happening.
While this
Alright.
is happening.
While this is happening.
Do a sleight of hand, or actually, yeah, I'll let you do either stealth or sleight of hand.
Whichever one is better. Let me look. They are the same, so
All
doesn't
right.
matter. That's a 17.
Okay. While Rorik is kind of arguing back and forth with him, you sneak behind him and deftly slide his morning star out of its sheath, and he goes to turn around because he's like, "Wait, what?" He turns, and you're standing there, and you have his morning star.
I pick his javelin off his back when he turns around.
Just like everyone just swarming around him.
25.
All right.
Okay, as he turns around, he sees the morning star, and he starts to get frustrated. You pull the javelin
And
out
I
of his
toss
behind
it.
him.
I toss it over to Maki,
Okay.
Catch it.
and then I tap him on his shoulder. I go, all right.
He says, all right. Hey, you know what? I got mad respect for it because all things considered, there's a lot of different kinds of stealing in the organization I'm a part of. He winks at you guys. But, this is my style of things, kind of bullying somebody into getting all their stuff. That's my area, you could say. So I tell you what, look, I just need to see one of you steal something, one thing, from one of these shops in the area, or a house, or a person walking by aside from myself. I
gesture to the whole group of us, just in bewilderment of what he's asking at this point.
I don't think he's asking us to steal from him,
right.
but from a shop.
I
again refer to the apple, which was not yours prior.
taken from me like you did. I mean, clever. It's clever, and like I said, I respect the style. But I just need, like I said,
Okay,
steal
fine.
it from me.
I've got a great idea.
I'm a guy
Okay,
that steals
Keto, lay on the ground and just start groaning really loudly. Okay, I'll be back.
And I just start walking off.
Okay. Keto, you're groaning really loudly. I assume you're trying to attract people to his circumstances. Yeah. Okay. Roll me a performance check, Keto.
Ooh, I don't think I'm very good at that.
Well, you never know if you can just groan your way through
And if he's not doing too good, just kick him, Maki. Just
yeah, if you want to assist.
Just start beating him.
That's going to attract a very different kind of attention. I'm just going to let you know that right now.
I think I managed to actually hurt myself trying to pretend to hurt myself.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 2.
You later reverse injury. You fall on the ground and you go, and somebody walks by and looks at you and just goes, ew. And then keeps walking.
So I walk up to a stick.
He's just going, and someone's like, hey, public indecency over there.
I walk up to the nearest table and then just point at the alleyway where this moaning is coming from.
And he goes, hey, I think there's some. I think one of those guys over there stole an apple from you.
All right, you got. This is a dude who's selling.
No, it's the exact same guy Slicer went to earlier.
Oh, it's the same guy. Oh, it's
and I just go, hey, I think someone over there stole an apple from you.
What?
Yeah. The big guy with the javelin on his back that just talked to you.
The guy with the hey you! And he starts pointing at Maki, and he said, "Did you steal my fruit?"
Anyways, I'm gonna grab something off.
This guy stole my fruit.
I grabbed something off his thing, but he is clearly just yelling.
What'd you roll?
21.
21. What's 9 plus 10?
You steal something, but the guards are all headed over to Maki, who's holding a javelin. And this guy is shouting, hey, that guy right there, he stole my fruit.
Not him.
You just said the guy with the javelin. This guy with the javelin stole my fruit.
Did he talk to you?
You see Slicer kind of starting to back away, and he kind of goes back into the shadows of the tavern.
I'm going to swing the morning star at Slicer.
At Slicer?
You stay here. I said it was the guy who talked to you.
This guy's already up in arms. He's upset. He's not even listening to you at this point. He's just shouting at the guards.
Does Maki see these people coming towards him?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, hey, whoa. I didn't steal anything.
Are they, fully yelling at him in the alleyway?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just filling my pockets full of stuff on this table because they clearly don't care about
I guess they're not.
Because I'm like yelling at them that it's not him, and they're clearly ignoring me. So I'm like, okay, fine, just free stuff, I guess.
Yeah. All right. You're loading up with a whole bunch of fruits. Maki, what are you doing as these guards are kind of starting to come up? There's 2 guards, and they're heading towards you, trying to kind of like block you off a little bit.
I put the javelin down on the ground as if I'm using it as a support.
Oh, okay. Like you're, oh gosh, my leg.
Yeah, like I pretend to be a cripple.
There you go.
Do a performance check.
I'm leg
See if they.
I'm
Yeah,
like
legs
disabled.
I wouldn't dare steal something. I'd never get away. As you can see, I'm leg disabled.
There you go. Well,
Oh, dang it.
there too.
Everybody's rolling.
You guys,
Yeah, that's
our acting
a
skills.
5.
We just saw you holding that spear there, buddy. Look, is it true that you stole from that guy? I'm gonna need you to put that down first of all.
But really, I can't walk without it.
Sir, that's a weapon. That's a pointy weapon right there. I'm gonna need you to put that down, okay?
All right,
I can't believe it.
Toss
No
it
matter
away
what
from me.
universe we're in, we
And
can't
I-
escape the Canadians.
Put my hands, my feathered arms up, and I say, take it easy now, but really, I can't walk, and I take a few steps towards them.
Oh, don't worry there, buddy. We're gonna put out his arm to like kind of catch you a little bit.
Oh, what a nice guy.
Now, buddy, what I'm gonna do is that if he's saying that you stole his fruit, I'm gonna have to give you a little pat down, okay, there, bud?
Walk up behind him and go, it wasn't him.
Excuse me, sir. I don't know who you are, but you're interfering with guard
I'm
business.
the guy who told them.
Okay, that's fine and dandy there, bud, but I'm gonna need you to take a couple of steps back, all right?
I'm just
I'm
gonna
gonna.
start biting into the apple.
Okay, yeah.
From this guy's stand.
All right,
while I'm
there.
just
Now,
standing
hold
there
still, buddy.
watching.
I'm gonna give you a little pat down. It's not gonna hurt or anything. Just making sure you don't have his stuff, okay?
All right.
And they do a little pat down, and they don't find any apples on you. They say,
Excuse me, Mr. Vendor. What's your name?
he's like,
Joseph. Yeah, well, we're not finding any fruit on him there, bud. Was it something else he stole from you?
well, I don't know. And he looks over at Rorik, and he's like, what exactly did he steal? Was it fruit? You said it was fruit, right?
My heart.
They all just kind of pause for a second there.
Well, I'm sorry there, Mr. Joseph, but I don't think that any kind of romantic feelings is an illegal act. So I think we're going to have to move on with this one. But if you got any other transgressions you need to deal with, you just let us know. We'll be nearby.
And they start to walk off. Oh, and hey there, bud, let me help you out with that. And the dude just, he takes the javelin and he breaks the point off of it and he hands it back to you.
What a nice
And
guy.
he says, now, that's going to help you out, okay? But it's not the best. It's going to really get into your armpit there. So you're going to definitely want to get a real crutch, all right, as soon as you can. Once you do that, you're going to be doing just fine.
And then they both start walking away.
Oh, thanks, officers. Thanks.
And as they walk away, the slicer comes back out from inside the shadows, and he just kind of walks over, and he looks at the chunk, or the piece of the javelin that's laying there on the ground, and he looks at the javelin, and he goes,
Guess you're gonna have to steal a new one.
Well, I guess I am. But I saw what you did.
Did you?
And yeah, I did.
Guess I wasn't good enough.
Oh no! I was looking for it. You know, see, that's kind of the key to misdirection and theft. Is you do something that they're not looking for.
These apples suck.
Oh, yeah.
Healthy.
Those are red deliciouses. They're not great. Nevertheless, we'll call it a solid success. You guys seem pretty cool, all things considered. So yeah, what do you say to a little job?
Yeah, sign me up.
All right.
Let's do it quick before that square gets back.
Well, yeah. See, here's the thing. It's actually something I need you to help me out with tonight.
later this evening, if you'd be
Where?
able to. Yeah, so there's a pretty nearby alleyway that I need you guys to meet me in. About 6:30 p.m. It's going to start just getting dark a little bit, but not too much just yet. That comes later when we get everything all ready. But I'm going to need you guys there to help me get the prep work done, essentially.
What's the job?
Well, essentially, I'm going to be meeting some guys in there. They're going to do a little bit of a trade-off with me for something that I've got that they want. But if we can do a little something, make some things happen, we'd be able to walk out of there with all the valuables.
I see. A classic double cross.
Exactly. See, you get it. That's why I knew you guys would be cool.
So wait, this isn't a mercenary job?
No, I'm not with the Mercenaries Guild, actually.
Oh, I got
Like I
crossed.
said, I'm part of a different organization. And like I said, maybe if you guys...
What organization?
I'm not at liberty to
I mean,
say...
if we're gonna work for you, might as well tell us.
Well, that's what I'm getting to. I'm not at liberty to say yet, but if things go well with what we got going, I'm more than happy to tell you what it is and how to be a part of it.
6:30? Where?
6:30. Yep, that's right.
Where?
Yeah, if you guys want to meet me, it's the alleyway right between the quirky Quill and the mystic map maker. It's right here in Atlantic Heights.
Oh, you got that, Maki? He's our note taker.
Oh, right on. You always gotta have somebody like that, am I right?
Yeah, Maki pulls out some pages, a notebook, and then he's got stuff to write with.
He's
He
our
actually does write it down.
He's our
Quill.
Lieutenant Columbo.
Mystic map maker. All right, I guess that's it. We'll
Sounds
see you
good.
then.
I'll see you guys then. I don't know what you want to do about that other fella, but
Hopefully the trade wasn't for that javelin. Bye.
bye. I'll see you guys later. And with that, we'll call it an episode. Thank you so much for listening to Criminals of Isla Numus, a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition actual play podcast set in a homebrew world created by me, Skylar Gorset. If you've been enjoying our show so far, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe wherever it is that you're streaming from, whether that be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or anywhere else that podcasts can be streamed. Or just check us out on our website, sessionzeroheroes.com. Additionally, if you enjoy Coin, you might enjoy some of Session Zero Heroes' other shows, such as our Benders and Brews and Avatar Legends Actual Play, where we jump into the world of Avatar The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra using the Avatar Legends system created by Magpie Games. Or one of our various one-shots, which we are currently coming out with, where we use a variety of games and TTRPG systems to tell a variety of fun, exciting, emotional, and hilarious stories within our group. We have all sorts of other content that we highly recommend checking out within the SZH channel, and more to come in the future. To find out more about what we do at Session Zero Heroes, and to keep up with a lot of the other content we produce and be made aware of future projects, shows, and content, be sure to follow us on social media on Facebook, X, Instagram, and Discord. These are all great ways to get in contact with our team, as well as to keep up to date with everything that we're creating and working on. We'd love to see you there. In the meantime, thank you so much for listening, and don't forget to stay curious, stay heroic, until we roll again.